Tomo, Tuesday was your first start since August in the league. Now I know you've started in the Cup and you've come off the bench quite regularly, but does that almost feel like the end of the journey in terms of the comeback from injury?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because of having that first league start since, 3 months now, feels like I've sort of overcome it and starting to pick more minutes up now.
How's the body feeling? Because it's always a big adjustment when you come back after a decent injury.
No, I feel fine, feel as good as I did before. With all the rehab, I feel like I've come back even a bit stronger. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
Do your personal hopes and targets and aspirations for a season have to change when you miss the time that you did, 3 months or so?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think obviously as a group we've got the end goal of obviously getting promoted, and I think since the start of the season my goals was always just to get as many minutes. You know, obviously it would have been injury-free season, but obviously that's already gone out the window. But I think when you come back you're just hoping to be involved as much as you can and stay injury-free until the end of the season. You
were in such a decent run when you got the injury. How quickly do you think you've been able to pick back up again? How do you rate the performances since you returned?
I feel like, what was the first one? Oxford was my first real coming back, and obviously got the goal, which was brilliant, and I felt good in that, even though it was only 15 minutes or so. But also had the cup game against Bradford, which we all know weren't the best of games. But I feel like I've been fine. I feel like it's maybe took a few games to feel back to normal. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm doing all right.
The team's been on a really good run for a long stretch. Last couple of results not quite up to that standard. How has everybody sort of reacted to that today in the changing room?
Obviously, the lads are disappointed, not only with the result the other night, the performance as well. We knew it was nowhere near our standards. But because we've been on such a good run, you know, when you lose one, it's obviously a kick in the throat. You just want to keep going, but it gives us another opportunity now to go on another run. But the lads are still, you know, we're still confident. We know we've got to put it right Saturday and get a reaction. Is
it easier to get on a good run knowing that you've done it before?
Yeah, definitely. But I think the confidence that is going through the group at the minute, I think that helps, obviously. But you know, our performances, when you're performing well and winning games, it's obviously the best feeling, and sometimes you don't perform well and get a result.